Hey, me and Matt here, and I'm Killer Kyle. Welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hey yo, welcome to night 2, Sunday, WRESTLEMANIA. We talked about night 1, Saturday, and yeah, this is gonna be an interesting night 2 for sure.
Yeah, definitely an interesting night 2. If night 1 was any indication of anything, night 2, yeah, it'll speak for itself.
Oh yeah, you got some matches that are going to be very interesting. I mean, you look at what is to come with the one match. You got two guys that have collided before in, well, obvious reasons, in one promotion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is going to be interesting, and, well, we might still have some rants in us, I don't know.
Oh, I know you will, and I have a feeling I will have one in me still.
So, again, we've got the fatal four-way for the women's title. We've got the New York Scream Queens, Carmella and Zelina Vega, versus Team Bad of Naomi and Sasha Banks, versus Liv Brutality, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
And?
Oh, Shayna Baszler and Natalya.
It's not a fatal four-way if there's only 3 teams involved. Yeah, Natalya and Shayna. That team was put together randomly, and I mean, it works. You have the veteran experience of Natalya, and you've got the, I guess you can kind of also say veteran experience of Shayna. And, you know, they're both well versed in submissions. Shayna is the submission magician. They're both, you know, very physical women. So that team will be very interesting, I feel. Sasha and Naomi, well, we know about their history. Don't really need to go too much into that.
Yeah.
Zelina and Carmella, you know, they were put together after Zelina returned, and Carmella was kind of not really lost, but it seemed to be this, you know, hottest woman in all of WWE character. Wasn't really going very far.
Yeah.
It was good, but it needed something to take it to that next level.
Yeah.
And so I think partnering her with Vega is what worked. And then of course you also have the recent pairing of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. A very interesting dynamic as well. They're actually a really good tag team. So this fatal four-way match, I feel, will be a really, really good one.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, this is gonna be a good match because you have, I mean, you look at, okay, Carmella and Zelina. First of all, you got Zelina, who left WWE because she was on Twitch, whatever. She came back because I think they realized they fucked up.
Yes.
So she comes back, she wins the Queen of the Ring, puts on a fake British accent for some reason, and then, okay, they're gonna put her with Carmella. So then they put the women's tag team titles on them. Okay, cool. I mean, it's gonna be a good match because of that. You also have the team of Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I'm a huge fan of Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I have been, well, for a while, and I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been nice for her to get her due when she deserved it.
Yeah.
However, that didn't happen, so there's that. Team Bad, we all know their history. It would be pretty cool to see Sasha Banks in the tag team role again.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you have Shane and Natalia.
Yeah.
The veterans of the team, or the whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, I'm gonna pick Liv Brutality.
Yeah. Out of those 4 teams, if you're not gonna keep the titles on Scream Queens, I'd say Rhea and Liv are your best bet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, it's gonna be a good match for sure. But of course, you know, you shit the bed with the Riot Squad. That really sucked.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see what happens. And then, yeah, hopefully that'll happen.
Yep.
We have Anything Goes. The second celebrity match. We have Johnny Knoxville, Jackass, versus Sami Zayn.
Okay. So, Logan Paul is one thing, but fucking Johnny Knoxville, are you absolutely kidding me? What in the name of everything that is right and holy in this rightful fucking world are you thinking? You got a guy like Logan Paul, okay, yeah, he's been in boxing, he's done boxing, he has some experience with combat sports, but Johnny Knoxville, the guy that was known for getting his fucking head beat in by Butterbean, are you kidding me? And like, why? What in... It just baffles me. I don't get it. It's like you are trying to make WrestleMania a big thing. Like, okay, you've had countless celebrities in WrestleMania throughout the last damn near 40 years. Cool. Yeah, you've had a few celebrities involved in matches, whatever. But like, I'm trying to comprehend this, and my brain almost hurts. It's that bad. It's like, oh God, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, and you've taken a guy like Sami Zayn and just turned him into the world's biggest douchebag? Like, you're trying to make him a heel, which is fine, but it's like you just and it see if it works, and God.
I mean, you look at Steve-O and whoever the fuck else it was, I can't remember. They go into the ring and they get the shit knocked out of them by Umaga. That was fine because it was excitement. But now you got Johnny Knoxville coming in. Yeah, I know, there's a new Jackass movie coming out. And yeah, he's a glorified stuntman. But seriously, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You have no right to put a celebrity in that kind of a match. Yes, again, he's a glorified stuntman, I get it. But then you got Sami Zayn, who for some reason you have no faith in. You had him with Logan Paul for a while.
Yeah.
And now you're doing this. I mean, no disrespect to Johnny Knoxville, but he doesn't need to be in this kind of environment.
No.
Especially when you look at the fact that they were going to have it in this Intercontinental title match. So, I know tonight is Friday. I know tonight you're going to have Ricochet in a triple threat match. I don't know if that's going to go. So you could have something for that time. The Intercontinental Championship has been fucking irrelevant. Like, flushed down the fucking toilet forever. My favorite title is now a joke.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I mean, yeah. I do enjoy anything goes matches, but you're just doing it because it's gonna be, you know, promoting Jackass the movie. You're gonna have Johnny Knoxville win anyway, so.
I guess. Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. Again. Why? Okay, yeah, you had Pat do some stuff in NXT. He had a match with Adam Cole. That was good. He participated in War Games. That was fine. He's good in the ring. And then you have him go over and do commentary for SmackDown. He's done very good on commentary. He's actually real entertaining. Well, it's probably a polarizing opinion, but whatever. You didn't need to have him climb back in the ring. Like, and you know, you have Vince on Pat McAfee's podcast, and he's like, hey, we want you to do WrestleMania. We want you to be in a match. And then it's like, okay, Austin Theory. And it's like, I know you're trying to push Austin Theory as a heel, and you know, you've had him in the ring with guys like Ricochet, Jeff Hardy before he left, several others, and you know, it's working. He's good, he's talented, he's got that niche, he's got that thing that makes you really want to hate him. But, like, what experience does Pat have to be in this match with Austin? Vaz only had 2 fucking matches. As I mentioned, Adam Cole and War Games. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's true. I mean, this is what? 3 celebrity matches?
Yes.
Well, you know.
Can you really put McAfee in the celebrity category?
Yeah, you're correct there. I mean, you look at a guy that does have charisma. I will give him that. And he is the only guy in, I don't know how long, that he actually mentions professional wrestling.
Yeah.
In WWE.
Yeah.
So, okay, he's a nerd. I get that.
Mm.
But to put him in the ring, especially against Austin Theory, I don't know what to think. Now, believe it or not, I am looking forward to this match.
Yeah.
But I can see Austin wipe the floor with him. I will say I was very impressed at Great American Bash or whatever it was, McAfee and Adam Cole, and yeah, I was impressed. I didn't think that Pat could wrestle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, honestly picking, can I say honestly enough? But really picking Austin Theory for this one because again, he does need a push. Where do you go from here? I don't know. Put Pat back on SmackDown commentating. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we go on to a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team titles. You got, as I mentioned, RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle, Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, and the Alpha Academy of Chad Gable and Otis. I will say, Otis is growing on me, man.
Oh, really?
Like, I wasn't against Otis as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted more from him, character and personality wise. And I've been noticing lately that he's giving us that more of a personality.
Yeah.
It was the same with Omos.
Yeah.
Now, and like, it makes for an interesting dynamic. You have Gable as like the smart mouth, kind of cocky, arrogant, loudmouth, if you will. And then you have Otis, the big, strong powerhouse that doesn't really need to say anything, but you can just get the point across by being in the ring and kicking ass.
Yeah.
And there have been a few teams that have been like that and have done really, really well.
Oh, yeah.
And as much as we bitched about them putting the tag titles on Alpha Academy when they did, it's about fucking time they threw a title on Otis. It's about fucking time. It's too bad they didn't do it when he was with Tucker and Heavy Machinery, but whatever the fuck. Whatever, who cares?
I mean, you got these two guys. Oh, you finished?
Yeah.
You got these two guys who basically came from NXT.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Otis Dosovich came with Heavy Machinery. You've got American Alpha with Jason Jordan. And yeah, you know, they did very well. And then they come over to the roster of SmackDown, Raw, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, Tucker Knight turns on Otis. You have, yeah, Jason Jordan eventually left with that bullshit storyline. So there's that. Well, he got injured, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, when you put Shorty G together, it was like very much lame. So I'm glad they dropped that shit. But when you talk about sports entertainment, and I can't remember who it was that I talked about last time, but first off, they're entertaining as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I really can't get enough of Chad Gable for some reason. So, there's that, but also, they can wrestle. Interesting. So anyways, yeah. This match is gonna be interesting. I mean, the Street Profits are a good tag team as well, and they've had the titles a lot. Honestly thought it would be time for, like, Randy Orton to turn, or hell, even Matt Riddle to turn. But that would be interesting. And you say you have, you know, Otis growing on you.
Yeah.
Honestly, Randy's been growing on me lately. It only took 3 fucking decades.
You know, it's crazy to think Randy's been in WWE now for 21 years. Holy fuck, where did the time go?
Yeah, pretty much.
And, you know, we talk about often, you know, looks like, Seth Rollins is having a ton of fun nowadays. Brock Lesnar looks like he's having the time of his life too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Randy now has gotten to the point in his career where he can just go, you know what? I've been here now for over 20 years. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to ride the wave. Whatever comes my way, I'm going to take it and go with it and just enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think at some point, whether you've been in the business for a year, 10 years, or over 20,
Yeah.
you should just ride the wave and enjoy your time. Because I was looking for something to watch on TV, and I happened to put it on the WWE Network, and I saw the Broken Skull sessions with Lita.
Yes.
And she was talking about why she decided to leave WWE. And she was like, at first, I didn't see it as a paycheck. I loved it. I was passionate about it. I enjoyed what I was doing. But as time went on, there were things that were happening, and it got to her, and it was starting to feel like a paycheck. And she was starting to lose that love and that passion for it. And that's ultimately what led to her decision to leave. And I would say that is the best advice a young up-and-comer can receive. If you ever get to a point where you lose that love, that passion, that desire to do what you want to do, get out.
Yeah.
Move on.
And it goes with anything. If you don't like what you're doing, if you absolutely hate it and you're miserable, and you're just doing it for the money,
move on and find something else.
get the fuck out, and don't look back.
At some point, you may find that passion may be rekindled, or you may find something else that you're passionate about. I know with Lita, when she tore her ACL, she was out or was it her neck? She was out, and she got into, I think it was veterinary.
Yeah, she was in the shelter.
Yeah, I got into an animal shelter and fell in love with that. And then when she decided to leave WWE, she went to, for some reason, the Bahamas. The other mind, it's not the Bahamas. It was like,
Yeah, I can't remember.
like Thailand or something along those lines, where, and she started her own, I think it's like a foundation or whatever.
Yeah.
The Amy Dumas Animal something or other.
Yeah, and it's basically for animals and I guess families or something.
Yeah, and when she ultimately, lost the love and the passion for wrestling,
Yeah.
she found a new love and passion in helping, like, rescue animals and stuff like that. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Kudos to her for that.
So, in this case, I mean, in my opinion, it was too soon to take the titles off of Alpha Academy. No.
Yeah, Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy. Thinking about the other team for some reason.
Yeah, I know. Alpha Academy and American Alpha.
Now, let me propose this to you, though. Because we're talking about a guy like Gable Stevens.
Right.
Here's somebody that, like Kurt Angle, or like Brock Lesnar even.
NCAA champion. Two-time NCAA champion, I might add.
Yep.
Olympian.
What's not to say that he joins Gable and Otis.
Be interesting. Have those three as a trio.
Because, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Because Chad's already an Olympian.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pick Alpha Academy. It's nothing to take away from the Street Profits or, well, RK Bro, but I'm just assuming they're gonna break up anyways.
You know what? I'm gonna take RK Bro to retain.
Okay. It's like you! Oh, this is a dream match.
Yeah.
You know, you have a guy who's done it all in WWE. He's a Grand Slam champion. And Edge was and is one of the best minds in the company.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You have him in the Brood. Then you put him with Christian. Multiple time tag team champions. Then, a singles wrestler, you put the Intercontinental title on him. Yeah, when the invasion happened, you gave him the WCW US title as well.
Right.
And then you have the Rated R Superstar.
You do that better than Tony Sumo did.
Yeah, my throat's gonna pay for that too.
Yeah.
So, you got that. You put him with that shitty spinner belt.
Yeah.
That is what it is. And then, you know, you bring him back in 2020, and it was great. You know, you thought he was gonna retire. You know, you thought he was done. In 2011, he made that speech.
Yeah.
On Raw and SmackDown. And I cried.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. I did. And then, miraculously, he comes back in 2020. And unfortunately, he didn't pull the trigger, so to speak.
Yeah.
And give him the Universal title at WrestleMania 37.
Yeah.
As you should have. But now he's a heel. He's got that devil's advocate look with the black suit or the navy blue suit or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that little promo he did on the Go Home was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a really good promo.
But then you got a guy like AJ Styles. Now, we already talked about his credentials.
Yes.
His championships. Everything that he's done. Including Ring of Honor and Impact. And nobody can stop AJ Styles. Not John Cena. Not The Undertaker. Not Claire Lynch. This guy is phenomenal. And yes, like Edge, also a Grand Slam champion. So, when these two meet, it's going to be amazing.
Claire Lynch, really? You had to go there?
Yep.
Oh, mother trucking. Anyway. Yeah, this match, I'm expecting, hands down, easily, if not the, definitely one of the matches of the night. Matches of the weekend, I should say. This one will be an instant classic, I feel.
My concern is that, once again, you're gonna... Well, actually, no, that's not true. He did win at WrestleMania against Randy Orton, but it was basically no audience.
Yeah.
So my thing is he's gonna probably lose at WrestleMania this year, but hopefully Alter Bridge is gonna play him to the ring this time.
Oh, that would be sweet.
So that would be fucking epic. I just hope that in the future, before he packs it in, let's put the Universal or the WWE title on him.
Yeah, put a title on him, let him have one more run.
So, honestly, I want to say Edge, but I'm leaning towards AJ Styles.
Yeah, most likely AJ's gonna win. I mean, you just had Edge become a heel and let it ride a little bit more and, go into it a little further and, really develop it. And, see where it goes. Maybe this will be the right moment
Oh
to
yeah.
put a title on him. Give it a few more months or so, and then go with that from there. But yeah, I mean, if Edge wins, it's not going to be a bad thing. But AJ is going to win. Fuck.
That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
We go now to. Oh, this would be a really good match. Bobby Lashley against Omos.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby made his triumphant return.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically went toe to toe with Omos and knocked his ass down. I guess nobody else has.
No.
And I understand that this guy is starting to get a little bit of a personality.
Yes.
In fact, there's a video where he did rap with Jay-Z in concert. I didn't see it, but
Interesting.
I have to watch it anyways.
Yeah, really.
But I think that's how talented he is. And I mean,
Oh yeah.
he's 7 foot whatever.
7'3",
He's-
400 pounds.
He's like 27 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, he's basically a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you look at somebody like Bobby Lashley, and he's a legend in himself.
Exactly.
And list his credentials would be fucking,
How much time we got?
yeah. So, I mean, looking at Bobby, who basically speared Omos off his feet on Monday.
Well, it was more like a shoulder tackle, but
Yeah, I think, you know what? Why not have Omos go over? Because here's the thing. You want to put the younger talent over.
yeah.
Like, think about this. And it all goes back to the Undertaker's mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Or McCalloway, rather. He
Yeah.
goes, isn't what the business is all about, is having the older guys put over the newer guys.
Exactly.
The younger guys. So, I mean, would it be cool for Bobby to win? Yeah, sure, but what's in it for him? Like, nothing.
If you're gonna build up Omos as this unstoppable monster, you gotta keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
Like, Bobby is hands down one of the best performers in the business. And I think he would definitely do the job for Omos.
Yeah. But now, it's not to say Omos is ever going to become WWE or Universal Champion.
Yeah.
If that happens, cool.
Right.
I mean, Greg Khali got both the world title and the WWE title. So,
I thought it was only the world title.
nope.
Yeah, the
No.
WWE title too?
I'll check it out. I think he did. But,
Yeah. I do remember Khali as world champion, WWE champion. I mean, I'm sure he did. I don't really remember.
yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to pick Omos.
Yeah, I'll take the big man myself.
If he would stop fucking sweating for 5 minutes.
The infamous moment. Here we go.
So let me get this straight. Okay, WrestleMania 31. You were supposed to have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And now I get it, I turned into a triple threat once Seth Rollins cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Epic moment.
Okay, yeah, and it was. WrestleMania 34 was the absolute shits. The only cool moment, I guess, would have been Roman being busted open.
Yeah.
You have matches with those two in between. And honestly, I don't remember any of them being fucking brilliant. So, we have the idea of putting Brock and Roman back into WrestleMania 38. And we just can't do that. We just can't fucking do that. We gotta have the Universal title and the WWE title together. Why? I don't fucking know. So, the fact of the matter is, they're gonna unify the fucking things. And there's already a rumor that they're gonna have another title for one of the brands. So, what the fuck was it? 2002. When you unify the World and WWE title at WrestleMania 18, it became the Undisputed Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fine because The Rock or Triple H or whoever the fuck held the title could go to either brand because you had the brand split. Of course, you had to have Bischoff come in and bring back the world title. So now we have two main titles for some dumb fuck reason. And now this. There is really nothing wrong with the Universal title or the WWE title.
Right.
The WWE title is obviously a lot more important. It's just one of those things that you fucking had to do. Honestly, I try to enjoy the build to this match. I really do. And yeah, Brock did cut a good promo like a week ago or so.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, fuck this match. Really, fuck this match. Because there's really nowhere to go from here. If you have a better opinion, let me know.
I mean, Brock against Roman again. I'm sure it'll be, hopefully it'll be better than the first two. Yeah, you could have had Brock against Roman for the Universal title as it was. Roman having the Universal title already. Did you really need to throw the WWE Championship in there too? No. Either way, is it still going to be a good match? Yes, hopefully. Unifying the titles, that's whatever the fuck. I don't care. All I care about is the build-up for this match has actually been really, really good. And Brock and Roman are going to beat the ever-loving piss out of each other. Okay, you take title versus title out of the equation, this match is going to be fucking epic. And it's definitely one to look forward to. So, to pick a winner, well, I mean, you go either way. What does it matter? Who the hell cares?
Roman Reigns has been the Universal Champion for a year and a half now. He won't beat the San Martino record. We talked about that.
I don't think anybody will ever touch that fucking record. Not a chance in hell.
No. Honestly, I really don't give a shit. I just don't. I want to, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't understand, and I said that at night one prediction, why they couldn't have a better plan.
Yeah.
Really, I just don't fucking get it. It really gives me a fucking headache to even think why this was a good idea in the first place.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I really don't give a fuck.
yeah. I think it's pretty safe to say we don't care who wins. It's not really gonna matter too much. Hopefully it'll be a damn good match, but other than that, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We forgot to talk about in the night one, the KO show.
Ah, yes.
Because now we're in Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You have the KO show, Kevin Owens, and he's going to go on to interview none other than the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, I've been a fan since '98, and I'm still a fan. There's a lot of rumors saying that they're not going to have a match, but there is expected to be a brawl.
Yeah.
Apparently, Steve is getting in, I guess, ring shape. I don't know who said that, but
Right.
I mean, for weeks, you have Kevin, like, talking smack about Texas. Kind of stupidly, by the way.
Yeah.
Way to hammer that shit in.
Yeah.
But then, challenging Austin to the KO show after they lose the opportunity for the tag team titles with him and Seth. So I think it's gonna be a good segment. I don't know.
Yeah. It'll be a good segment. It'll definitely be entertaining. And will it lead to a match? Maybe. How? Well, we'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Now, Matt and I are planning on getting together and watching both nights of WrestleMania and doing a play-by-play and, partying it up, so to speak. But I think we should get the party started a wee bit early. It's fitting that we throw in the Kevin Owens and Stone Cold thing last, if you will. Now, could we have beer? Sure, but why not?
And with the whiskey I buy, let's do it.
Got a borrowing a couple of Matt's shot glasses here, and I got some Lasers.
Fucking yeah. Why is this good whiskey?
You think I got a big enough bottle, boy? By the Christ.
Ay, by Christ, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, whiskey is great in general, so I mean, I'm sure I'll do a lot of that on the weekend.
I thought I could hold both and pour both, but it's like the angle I had the second shot glass at.
My arm just clicked for a little, maneuvered weird. Yeah. You do not want to break that.
No. So with that, this has been Wheels of Fury, WrestleMania Night 2 predictions. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend. And with that, we will say we deuces, peace, and we'll see you, well, for Stand and Deliver at WrestleMania Night 1.
I mean, I hope I make Stand and Deliver, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And thank you for joining us. Subscribe, Matt's World, Kyle30. Like this video. Please watch it.
Yeah. Exactly.
We work our asses off for you.
Hell yeah.
WrestleMania, and it's still over.
Nostrovia. Oh, hell
Hell yeah!